Hello everybody and welcome back to some Pauper Hearthstone. Now, the new expansion comes out tomorrow, and what better way to say goodbye to all the OP GVG cards than with some Pauper Hearthstone. Now, one of the first rogue decks I ever used was actually a mech rogue. And I thought, well, let's try that again since we're saying goodbye to all the GVG stuff. So here's the thing I came up with. Pretty basic. A lot of rushy cards, a little bit of clear. Basically, Deadly Poison's obvious. Gives you a decent weapon for a pretty low cost. Number one Cogmaster, your rushy 1-drops. Saps to get taunts out of the way. Your Fias Ringleader, Goblin Autobarber, and Haunted Creeper. Your usual 2-drops. I only have one Goblin Autobarber, but I think that's enough because you don't really need 2 of them at a time. Otherwise, there's too high of a chance that you'll play him and waste his battle cry. Fan Knives uses a little bit of clear plus a little bit of draw. Ogre Root's just good stats. Spider Tank, same thing. Tinker Time Technician, if you get his battle cry, he's pretty good, pretty efficient. Tinker's is pretty annoying, and it's one of those cards that we're gonna have to say goodbye to. Nubar Ambusher, also good stats, and if you play him on an empty board, his Death Rattle doesn't do anything. Potted Shredder, another thing we're gonna have to say goodbye to, but pretty OP. Assassin's Blade, a little bit of charge, and a little bit of sprint to refill your hand. So let's see how well we can do. Ooh, a priest. That's going to be interesting.
Watch your back.
I'll eat these early. Got a 1-drop. I think this deck does okay. Hero powering on turn 2 because it helps clear out their whatever cards they play. Just dealing.
I can fix anything.
I could coin out something, but then I can just trade with it if I need to. It's a really big threat. Nope. Now I played this first so I could use its upgraded attack value immediately. If I played this first and then him, I'm losing 1 damage. This might go pretty well. I don't think the I think the 1 extra attack is worth going for. Try and burn him down as quickly as possible.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
He's desperate. That's why he's playing that. Rusty Horn? Okay. I could use that. Plus this, but I think the Shredder is the strongest card. Oh, I forgot about the bonus. So technically I did that in the wrong order, but no surprise since I'm not very good at this game. That's too bad for him.
Wow.
Oh, that's right, they changed that. So now you can't BM people by saying sorry all the time.
Incredible.
You have bested.
GG. That was fast. Mage. Getting a lot of control-y decks. Control-y points so far. I think that rush decks are probably the easiest to make work well with all commons. Okay, that could be a lot better. Just because you have so many, I think that you have a little bit more options when you're doing an all common rush deck. That's a good top deck. I don't want to coin this out because I'll just ping it, so I'm not going to waste the coin. I'm okay with that. Still get the 3 damage from it. Now he has a choice maker if he wants to ping this or ping that. It's probably the right play because he prevents more damage that way. I don't want to face with the weapon if I can avoid it, so... Well, maybe I do, because it looks like I'm going to have to play this.
Here we go.
So we'll see what happens. Obviously, deadly poison on this is way better than deadly poison on my knife. Come on, for okay.
Here we go.
This is a really terrible hand, but he's playing slow deck, so we do have a little bit of time to make up. Let's see if he plays anything.
Dead or alive.
Confuse. That's pretty useless. I could sap that if I wanted, but then I'm giving him an extra card too, so I think I'll just freeze it.
This is our town, scrub. Yeah, beat it.
Here we go.
And that's a really terrible hand. He's gonna ping that. He's playing an awkward deck. I don't know what he has. Which format are we playing that?
Here we go.
You're looking at me.
Pretty good knife. Ah, that's harsh, bro. Should I? I think I do. That's 20 damage he has to deal with.
Here we go.
You're looking at me.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Uh-oh. Now would be a good time to draw my other sap. Not quite what I was hoping for. Now I can oil that next turn. Uh-oh, that's not.
Let the pain speak to me.
What to do? I think, the oil. It probably wasn't a great idea, but we'll see.
Well played.
Yeah, my hand was too bad.
I give up.
No matter how I would have played that, I don't think it would have gone very well. He had too many good 4-drops. Oh well. Let's see what we get this time.
Valera versus Uga. I will fight with honor.
Watch your back.
Alright, that's not too bad. I like where this is going. He's not a mage, so he can't just ping my 1-drop, which is good. Now, Common Decks did lose a fair bit with all the nerfs. Lepronome in particular is a really good rushy card. That's common. Do I want to just do 2, 3? Or do I want to coin out the 3? Or do I want a dagger? That might be noble sacrifice, so dagger would be a big waste of my time.
Something needs tinkering?
Yep, noble sacrifice.
Get down!
But whatever. Ooh. Pretty annoying. Why is this lit up? That's kind of weird. 3 pieces is dude, so... Well, actually, no, it does because he's got that weapon. It's pretty annoying. Fucking cog hammer. That's got to be the glitch. It won't activate.
So many options.
Hopefully he has a awkward play now because I sapped that. Yeah, of course. Now, a comment on my previous video said that one reason Pauper might not be very popular is because of how difficult it is to test decks that aren't following the same rules as yours, so you kind of have a really big handicap. And I think that's a pretty accurate way to look at it. I think we're both, though. Alright. No point. We'll try one more. We'll try one more with the rogue deck, and then we'll switch to something else.
Watch your
2, 3, 4, but he's a combo, so we got that. He had his full potential. If I play him on turn 2. That's not that great. I should have swapped this out. I was getting cocky. No, never mind. I know exactly what I'm doing. Hopefully he plays a 1-drop and then I can poke it. And if not, I'll just poke his face. Priests don't really run a lot of 1-drops if they want to run on turn 1 anyway. Some of them run Zombie Chow, but...
I must consider.
Take your time, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. Is he AFK? Okay. Whatever.
Here we go.
Let's play this guy and he'll actually trigger, which is nice. I think that's the only deck I'll really miss from the nerfs is Mech Rogue. Like I said, it was the first rogue deck that I ever started using. So I have some nostalgic memories about it. No, he's not lit up? That's weird.
Here we go.
I don't really feel like holding my weapon charge because I might taunt and hit him next turn depending on what he plays.
I wonder.
This might be a little bit slow in rush decks. Maybe that other one with the it just boosts minions, Cold Blood, I think it's called. Even better. Not lose the silence. No sprint. Yeah, he can heal, so I don't really want to make any attacks. I can avoid it. But might as well Ravens or something.
You soon.
Thank you. That retriggers battle cry since it got silenced. Now even if he heals that, it won't do him any good. And the next round, play 2 of these if this doesn't die. Which will be a lot of stats to deal with. Although we're getting near the light bomb turn. And we are at the excavated evil turn if he wants to. So we'll see. Then he could still light bomb though.
Something needs tinkering?
So I'm probably gonna poison all the talent. My weapon available now. Then that way I can smack that because it'll be at 7. Smack that. Ooh. I don't mind. I'm alright with that. I'm gonna do this one first.
Here we go.
That's a big enough that I need to kill it right away. Shadow would death this. So I'll stealth it, but he might still light bomb. And that would be a good time too. Well, at least excavated evil won't kill it. I'm okay with that.
Fine, I'll heal.
Streamlining. A sprinter fan of knives. That's definitely not a threat.
Here we go.
Now I was just thinking, face with a weapon, that's madness, but you don't have a lot of choice in this deck. You need to get as much damage on the enemy here as possible. Next turn I can. 5, 9. That's also tempting. I need to wait a few turns.
I wonder.
It's 4 times 2 instead of 4 times 4.
So many.
I think I go with my original plan.
Something needs tinkering.
Here we go.
This is a slower play, and I don't think we want to do the slow play against a slow deck, because we're already at 10 mana pretty much. We're already at the end game.
The gates are open.
Ooh. Sap would be nice. Doesn't sprint for it. Speaking of.
Here we go.
GG.
Incredible.
Yeah. So let's try my I call it the page. Now I actually got this deck list from I forget which YouTube channel, which guys used it. I think it might have been some Hearthstone website or something. But their reasoning was that you use these various early game cards to sort of stall a little bit. You know, you got the Flame Cannon, classic Tempo Mage play, Frostbolt, etc., etc. Then your finisher is the Raging Worgen. And Powder Shredder and Water Elemental, and a little bit of Ethereal Conjurer. So we'll see how it works.
Jaina versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin.
See, now we're in the opposite situation. We're playing a slower deck against a faster deck. It's only 3, 2, 3. Not probably do damage to me. That's a good card to have against a rush deck, though. If you have a face deck. We got a finisher. You can always ping it yourself, so he's actually pretty handy in this deck. Speaking of, ping it or do I play my 2? I think I play my 2.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Alright, good option 2. Oh, come on. That's harsh, bro. At least I can ping that. Yeah. Now that's an explosive trap. These won't be too helpful, but I'm not planning to attack its face anytime soon anyway, so we'll see. I get it. Moomalade instead of marmalade. We're getting to the point where I kind of want to mirror entity stuff. I also want to put dude on the board. Snipe! Interesting. Well, better kill that than my Ethereal Conjurer next turn. Not a lot of hunters run Snipe. Maybe he's prepping for the nerf so he won't have some of his other annoying BS secrets.
You want it? I got it.
Ooh, Forgotten Torch, Ice Block, Arcane Intellect, all decent options. I already have 2 Arcane Intellects in my deck, so I'm not sure I want that. Forgotten Torch does counter his dude. Well, we need some burst damage late game. I'm not sure this deck will really benefit from Ice Block too much, because we aren't like Freeze Mage where we're going to the very, very end of the game. Like, kind of a 50-50 toss-up. Ooh. Put the torch out, then try and get a Savannah Highmane from him. Guess he's playing mid-range sort of hunter. But even if he's playing rushy hunter, they still usually rush about homing. Damn. He knew it was a mirror entity, so he tested for it. Smart. But I can still ping that and then I'll be slightly ahead. Just annoying. Ooh. What do I want to do with that? Well, we'll start with this. Restore some HP. Second this guy. That would be an annoying time for an explosive trap. But I can still run these two and then ping, so I wouldn't be losing that much. Uh-oh. That's annoying. I wonder if we could do spell damage, Pauper Mage. That might be interesting. Harsh Grow. Well, we know what I'm doing next turn at least. I'll probably trade that in, which I'm okay with. And I can ping this and Wind Fury in. People still run that? This guy's a very goofy deck. Maybe he's doing the same thing I'm doing.
Thank you.
Ooh, there's my Roaring Torch. He's got a lot of cards though. And he could easily kill this or this. Power. We already know he's running power shots, so he could take out these three pretty easily.
Welcome to the grand tournament.
That's an interesting one. Justicar Trueheart in a hunter. Very interesting. Question is, what secret is that? Is it a snipe? It might be. Let's find out. No. So it's probably explosive. Which means I want to do this. Oh, snake trap. Oh, freezing trap. That's also good. I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly okay with that. Then if it's true or not. I probably should. So do I have lethal? 6, 12. I almost have lethal.
Someone's out on me.
power of math. That's how this deck should work. Can it work twice in a row? Let's do one more, and then I think that'll be a long enough video.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Now one. Yeah, I should dig for some spells to use with him. Ooh, that's pretty annoying. I'm not complaining about any of that. No, maybe a mirror entity would have been better. Mulligan those cards, so you have a bad hand too. Will he crossbolt it? Or flame cannon it? Oh no! But notice he didn't ping that, so he doesn't necessarily.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Is it area removal, or is he just being cautious? Just expecting to draw a frostbolt. I don't know. Maybe next time I'll coin powder shredder or water elemental. I could also play him. That's pretty tempting. All I do is skip a little extra bit of HP. A bit of attack on this guy. And this is a big threat. Because even if he blizzards or removes it or something, it'll still be there. Well, part of it will still be there. As far as cards go from GVG, I'm not sure I'm going to miss too much. Like I said, I'll miss Necrogue as a deck, but as individual cards go, I don't know. I'm not really too, Yep, there's the Frostbolt. I will kind of miss Sneed's Trigger because it was so, that's really annoying for him. I think Sneed's Shredder is one of the more fun legendaries, and I won't miss that guy. Is that worth using a fireball on? Moot point? Yeah, it's a frozen mage. Jokes. No, not really. Yes, that is a pretty bad. I'm not worried about that. Do I want to heal one of these guys? Maybe I'll heal him. And then Mirror Entity. Because we're at the turn where he could play something that I actually want. It also means that he might waste a flame strike here. Yeah. Kind of gross. But if he pings that, then that's still better than him pinging my mana worm. Because now I'm gonna win. GG. Alright, there you have it, folks. This deck worked pretty well. If I can find the link for this, where I got it, and I'll let you know. But I think the original version had a Jure Drakes in it or something. This is definitely, I think, spell power all common might be a good idea because there's quite a few spell power cards as far as Mage goes. But maybe that's something to try for next time after we see where the new set takes us and the rotation into standard, how it affects the pool. I'm definitely going to be disenchanting all my DBG cards because I don't think I'm going to be bothering with wild. All common decks in particular would be pretty useless in wild because the power level is so much higher there. But thanks everybody for watching, and be sure to tune in next time.